Welcome to the Fasting Podcast, Wow, Wellness and Optimal Weight. I'm your host, Julie Phillips, certified natural health professional for 2 decades, bringing you episode 126, Vinegar, Weight Loss, and Health. So what about vinegar? The fermentation of apple juice into vinegar has occurred since, believe it or not, 5000 BC and was used in the Civil War and World War I to treat wounds on the battlefield. It's been used in liver detoxification, blood purification, lymph node cleansing, and aiding the immune system. Actually, Hippocrates used it with honey for coughs and colds. From the most praised and famous company that makes organic apple cider vinegar, they define the 2-step process this way, and this is a quote from Bragg's Vinegar. The organic apples are crushed and pressed into apple juice. Apples are not peeled nor de-seeded. The organic apple juice is fermented with the naturally occurring bacteria, friendly bacteria, and sugars found in apples, converting the apple juice into ethanol, which is alcohol. The product undergoes a second fermentation where ethanol is converted to acetic acid, that's ACETIC acid, and results in the formation of what we call the mother, consisting of acetobacter, acetobacteria, which is friendly bacteria, cellulose, and enzymes. Water is added to dilute the organic apple cider vinegar to a 5% acidity. So that's actually what it is, and it dates back more than 5000 BC. There's an awful lot out there on the internet for potential benefits, and after reviewing many of the different experts talk about it, here's what is on their list. Helps to balance blood sugar levels, which can affect your cravings and your weight loss. So people that are fasting, this might be a valuable tool to consider. It's believed to help people doing a keto diet, supporting ketone production. Speed digestion, activating enzymes, the catalyst for making things happen, and it may get into fat burning quicker. This is exciting for those that don't already know a lot about it, and there may be more you didn't realize. It can help absorb minerals like calcium, magnesium, iron, and help absorb vitamins like vitamin C, K, B12. So if a person is deficient in any of these minerals in their body, it may be because they don't have what it takes to actually absorb them well and utilize them for the body. It may help decrease gas and bloating, also helping with gut health and the microbiome, decrease heartburn reflux. And when a person has heartburn or reflux, that is on the very top part of my worry list as a wellness coach, so this may help with that. There's other things about heartburn, so you may want to check a previous episode on that topic. It can help release bile, help break down protein into amino acids so they can be utilized by the body, help the immune system by speeding up the white blood cells to fight infections, may help blood pressure level, may help reduce the bad LDL cholesterol while also perhaps increasing the good HDL cholesterol, skin health, a variety of topics, and believe it or not, this one may really surprise you, pH balance the body because the acetic acid actually has an alkalizing effect on the body after it's processed. Let's talk about using the vinegar. And we're not talking about balsamic vinegar, white vinegar, those refined grocery store vinegars where you don't see that mother in the bottom. We're talking about organic, raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar, which contains the mother for the full benefit. And that's where that fermentation, the probiotic, prebiotic support is coming in there. Now, because the substance is acidic, if you did excessive use of this in the mouth, you could consider using a straw to avoid possible damage to the teeth enamel if you're doing an excess. We always drink the apple cider vinegar with water to dilute it And if you are concerned about doing too much apple cider vinegar, you might start really slow and work up. If you are on a prescription for things that push your levels in a different direction, like down for blood sugar or blood pressure, then the levels on the prescription may need doctor input, because if your blood sugar was being managed by a medication and now you're taking natural things that can help your level go farther down toward normal, then you might need to have your doctor adjust how much medication you're taking. There's a caution because one study concluded that excessive use of way too much vinegar might lower your potassium level and affect bone density due to the acidity. So, as in most things, we really don't like to go to extremes. We like to use moderation, and we'll talk later about how much is typically considered very safe. Now, this will surprise some people, but listen to the different uses that people have used this apple cider vinegar for, and they nickname it ACV, by the way. Sunburns, fungal infections, warts, varicose veins, acne, scarring, poison ivy, pet bugs and fleas, seasonal allergies, a natural deodorant, a hair shine, household cleaner, teeth whitening or mouthwash, but be careful, remember, because of the caution on the enamel, cold symptoms, sore throat, fruit and veggie wash for not just removing the chemicals, but also perhaps making them last longer, salad dressings, cleaning dishes, scalp massage for dandruff, bubble bath, weed killing, hiccups, aftershave, feet deodorant, sinus congestion, and there are more. Amazing. So how would you maybe consider taking it? And you can do all your own research. Well, I've forever, since I was a child, put it on salads. And you can put it on other food, drink diluted with water before the meals. One expert says he likes to put 1 tablespoon in 4 ounces of water 15 minutes before the meal. And this might help bring you the acidity level you need to get the stomach to the right pH, for example, to burst protein and open the valve, because the stomach is very acidic. So I'll repeat, 1 tablespoon in 4 ounces of water 15 minutes before a meal is what that expert uses. You can actually mix it in soups and stews. Some people like to start their day with a drink with the apple cider vinegar, or end the day with the apple cider vinegar, because there's believed to be benefits on both ends of the spectrum with the blood sugar and how it manages overnight to help get the balance when you first get up and then in the evening when you're ready to go to bed. 1 to 2 tablespoons per day. And remember, some people work up slowly, are generally deemed a good amount in water. And you may add lime or lemon, but lime is actually higher in limonoids, which could help with the glutathione level. And you remember we talked about glutathione in a recent episode. I take that with wonderful results. Ginger juice is something some people like to include because it has digestive and anti-inflammatory properties. Pink sea salt. Not only is it providing the good sodium our body needs, but also the full spectrum of minerals. And some people like to provide cream of tartar in their mixture because it's high in potassium, and then that can help the sodium from the sea salt with the potassium in the cream of tartar for the sodium-potassium pump to keep the right balance within our cells. So we have the right intra-extracellular water ratio. And there are tons of recipes online for how to mix these up. So I'll let you do your own homework if you don't want to invent your own of what speaks to you. Bragg's, B-R-A-G-G, is the most popular and my personal favorite for decades. And you can actually get it in regular grocery stores. You don't have to go to a health food store. Tablets with apple cider vinegar are not backed by studies. They do not contain that mother for the prebiotic-probiotic effect, and they do not contain the pectin, which is fiber, with lots of different benefits. And also, it's been found that they're very inconsistent from one vendor to the next. So I personally would not use them or recommend the tablets. For questions and feedback on any of the topics of the episodes, contact me, Julie, at jpwowprograms.com, and you can check out that website, jpwowprograms.com. Please refer others to the podcast and YouTube, and remember, stay positive, focused, and determined, because where the mind goes, energy flows.